Hi, my name is Michal and I'm the Queen of Rocks, and I want to welcome you to All About Tangerine Quartz. I love tangerine. So let's first talk about where it comes from. Tangerine quartz comes from Brazil, and you can see that it is actually a quartz cluster. So now that means it's in the quartz cluster region. Valadares, you can get it at Corinthos, but it's more where we don't have amethyst there, we have quartz there, all right? And in this area, you can see that if I break this, you're gonna see that is orange on the outside, but actually not orange on the inside. So it first will always take on the quartz energy, right? As you can see, it's all white right here. And then afterwards, this tangerine layer of iron, sulfur, and whatever other mineral goes in there to create that tangerine or orange look. So that is super cool, and we get this in Brazil, but we also can get it in Africa, in the Congo. So this is a relatively new mine. It's only been about a couple of years old. A new VUG opened up. VUG means a very large pocket. And we're very excited to be able to have, and I bought a bunch of it just to put up in my rafters, because when we get it, and then afterwards it just disappears for a very long time. So it's always nice to have a bunch of awesome tangerine quartz. So it opens up, tangerine quartz opens up your sacral. So for those that want to have babies, hello, definitely need to have some tangerine quartz near the bed. Meditate. See, some of these are, or most of them actually are flat here. You can go ahead and hold, like sit down and hold this near your sacral. Open that up, guys. A lot of times when I do my coaching, I find out that the women that are wanting to get pregnant, it's because their womb is stuffed with energy. And if we can clear that and move that, then the tangerine can come on in there and help it all out. So bring that idea into thought that, hey, what do I have? We have our own pocket there that we can keep stuffing stuff down. So it's now when we want to appropriate, we're going to use the quartz, maximize that energy, bring it out and release, and bring in that energy we do want, and babies should happen. It also brings out joy, and that's also sacral. Think about that. It's sacred and sacral. And joy is your sacredness, it's your openness, and it is yours to have. And nobody can take away your joy. And let this be something that you put in your office area if you forget sometimes, or wherever you get stressed. Have some tangerine quartz there to help you remind yourself. In fact, put a little note, gives me joy. That also brings your psyche involved in there. It's so important. Tangerine quartz is so cool. It also brings in your assurance of self-assurance of who you are. And you are the light of God coming through. Let's talk about digestion. Now, I talked to you about the sacral, right? Here, down there in your digestive area. This will also help with that. Again, putting that on your stomach, clearing and breathing through it. So I want you to actually take a deep breath in and expand your belly out, and then hold that there, and then shrink your belly and exhale. And now you're going to be breathing that in, holding this in your sacral area, helping your digestive zone. It's not going to bring you enzymes. I would suggest adding enzymes to it, but bring in that energy of expansion, so then you will let go, and then you will let go. When we're in gratitude, and this helps you brings in gratitude, I like to do journaling, and I like to have my tangerine right there. So I have my journal, and I'm holding on, and what am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? Because maybe sometimes tangerine quartz might remind you of what other things that you're grateful for. And I do this a lot of times, even when I'm driving with my son. I have stones everywhere in my life. I have points of these, I have everything. And in that, I like to talk, and I do this practice with my son when I take him to school. and I start telling, I am so grateful for my car, for my sons, for my home, for my grandmother. I'm so grateful for the food that we have in our house. I mean, literally everything. I'm grateful for our nannies. I'm grateful for electricity. I'm so grateful for having water to take a shower and feel clean. I'm grateful for whatever it is. All of it is important. And what happens is that gratefulness, that energy that the Tangerine Quartz helps you with and gets you into that gratitude also brings in that joy, because all of a sudden you understand why you're so grateful. Joy comes into your life. And not just that, creativity comes into your life. When you open all of this, when you bring in all of this, when you expand into it, when you release energy because of the Tangerine Quartz being around you and surrounding you, you get creative. And with that creativity, you put this here, put it on the top, you can put it on this area right here, also the solar plex, because there's a lot of sulfur also with tangerine, which activates also your solar plex, which shines your brilliance to the world. And when you do that, you get to be creative because you're thinking about, what magic can I bring to this world? You are the magic. Bring your brilliance out to the world. You know, I really thank you so much for coming here and watching me and learning. It's so important to me. Please like and subscribe and learn some more, and just go through all of our videos. And I enjoy every minute of it, and I hope you do too. Much love and light.